The truth will set you free, but first, it will shatter every illusion you've ever known. Welcome, chosen ones. This is not for the faint-hearted. Awakening isn't a warm embrace. It's a battlefield, and you're the warrior. The enemy? Everything that's ever tried to suppress you. The lies, the fear, the systems built to keep you small. They didn't think you'd make it this far. They bet on your silence, your compliance. But here you are, standing at the edge of transformation, shaking the very foundations they tried to trap you in. Your awakening is their nightmare. It's the crumbling of their carefully constructed illusions. They want you to believe you're weak, that the tremors in your spine, the fire in your chest, the sudden clarity piercing through the fog are signs of failure. But they're wrong. These aren't signs of you breaking. They're proof you're breaking free. And now, a moment to honor you, the chosen one. Whether you've just joined this path or you've been marching through the storm with unshakable resolve, know this. Your super gifts are the heartbeat of this awakening. Your courage to stand apart fuels a mission far greater than you can imagine. The final stage is here, and it's calling your name. If you're ready to unleash your power, confront the signs head-on, and claim the transformation you've fought so hard for, then make it known. Tap that like button, hit subscribe, and drop number 77 in the comments. A declaration that your solitude is no longer a burden, but the forge shaping your destiny. The time to rise is now. Let's begin. So, the systems that enslave the mind hate the awakened. Why? Because you're unshackled now. Their tricks, fear-mongering, distractions, the endless grind, don't work on you anymore. You see through it. You feel it in your bones. And that terrifies them. Every vibration in your body, every strange physical shift is a sign that their grip is slipping. They can't control what they don't understand. They built this world to keep you asleep. Junk food to numb your body, toxic media to poison your soul, endless routines to trap your mind. But awakening cuts through all of that like a sword through a web. When your body suddenly rejects what once comforted you, be it the processed garbage they call food, or the hollow distractions they peddle as entertainment, it's because your system has been upgraded. You're no longer a prisoner of their programming. You're rewriting the code. And let's be clear, this isn't easy. They're going to fight you every step of the way. The enemy thrives on your doubt. They'll whisper that you're losing it, that the changes you feel are symptoms of failure, not growth. But here's the truth. Discomfort is the price of greatness. Just like iron sharpens iron, your struggles are shaping you into something they can't contain. Remember, the caterpillar doesn't become the butterfly without first breaking down completely. Every hard moment is proof you're winning. Every sleepless night, every inexplicable ache, every tear shed for reasons you can't explain, they're all signs that you're ascending. The enemy hates that. They want you docile, obedient, blind to your power. But guess what? Their time is up. This isn't just awakening, it's war. And you're the weapon they never saw coming. You're the disruption their system can't handle. So stand tall, chosen one. You didn't come this far to play small. Let the enemy watch as you rise, as every cell in your body transforms into a roar of defiance. You've reached the final stage. The signs are clear, the battle lines drawn. Now is the time to unleash your full power. Rise, because the world will never be the same after you. And now, let's break it down step by step, piece by piece. Trust me, if you are truly one of the chosen ones, you won't just hear these words. You'll feel them resonate deep in your core. That pull you're feeling right now, it's no coincidence. Stay until the end, because every second reveals a truth meant just for you. Number 1. Feeling the world on your skin, a touch beyond the ordinary. The body is a temple, but in awakening, it becomes a storm that senses what the eyes cannot see. Your skin, once just the silent shield of your body, is now a living messenger, screaming truths you can no longer ignore. It's not just reacting to the world, it's decoding it, translating unseen energy into sensations you never knew were possible. Fabrics you used to love now itch like lies on your body, and a brush of air can feel like an electric current. Suddenly, the textures and temperatures around you are magnified, as if your skin has traded ignorance for hyper-awareness. This isn't fragility, it's transformation. Your skin is evolving into a finely tuned radar, picking up vibrations most people will never feel. Ever notice how the atmosphere shifts when someone with heavy energy enters the room? That tingling sensation, the goosebumps, the slight prickle of discomfort. That's not paranoia, it's perception. Your body is warning you, signaling that you're not just walking in the world, you're sensing its truths. But why is this happening? Because the lie of normalcy is falling apart. Awakening is a rewiring, a reprogramming of your system to operate on a higher frequency. They, the systems that enslave, the people who thrive on deceit, don't want you to notice these shifts. They'd rather you dismiss it as an overactive imagination or a random skin reaction. But deep down, you know better. Think about it. Why would your body start rejecting environments, people, or even clothes that once seemed harmless? It's because you're stepping into a realm of truth, and anything false grates against your very essence. Your skin has become the gatekeeper of your energy, an alarm system that rings loud and clear when something, or someone, is out of alignment with your higher self. When you feel that sudden warmth on your arms, or the buzz in your chest after hearing someone speak, pay attention. It's not coincidence, it's confirmation. Whether it's goosebumps at the sound of truth, or a crawling sensation when someone lies through their teeth, your body isn't just reacting, it's revealing. The enemy will try to make you doubt these signals. They'll call it oversensitivity, anxiety, or even delusion. But don't forget, the same systems that try to silence you are the ones terrified of your awakening. They fear what they cannot control, and they cannot control the language of your skin, your body, your truth. This heightened sensitivity isn't a curse. It's a gift, a biological upgrade. Your skin is pulling you deeper into awareness, forcing you to feel not just life's surface, but its undercurrent. While they live in ignorance, numbed by the noise, you're alive in every sense of the word. So let them call you fragile. Let them mock your sensitivities. They don't understand that what they see as weakness is your superpower. This is the final stage, the undeniable proof that you're not just existing, you're awakening. Your skin doesn't lie. It's speaking the language of evolution, and it's time to listen. Number 2. Food for the soul, when your taste buds rebel against the old. What you feed your body is what you feed your soul, and the awakened soul refuses poison disguised as pleasure. Awakening doesn't just crack open your mind, it rewires your entire being, starting with the most primal connection to the physical world: food. One moment you're indulging in the flavors you've loved for years, and the next, your body stages a revolt, rejecting them like a warrior casting off a chain. The burger that used to comfort you now feels like an anchor, pulling your energy into the depths. The morning coffee that once gave you a boost now leaves you jittery, restless, and out of sync. This isn't some fleeting trend or health kick. It's your body speaking a language of transformation. The enemy wants you tethered to the old world, numbed by junk and weighed down by chemicals disguised as nourishment. They want you addicted to the very things that dim your light and dull your senses. But your awakening won't allow it. Your taste buds, those once silent bystanders, are now soldiers in your evolution, demanding fuel that aligns with your higher vibration. Processed foods become unbearable, not because of their taste, but because of their energy, or lack thereof. They sit heavy in your stomach, drag your thoughts into fog, and disrupt the flow of your awakening. It's as if your body has activated an internal alarm, ringing loud and clear every time you try to consume something that doesn't match your new frequency. Even the substances society has normalized, alcohol, caffeine, sugar, start to feel like toxins in your bloodstream. They're no longer treats, they're intrusions, pulling you away from clarity, focus, and connection. On the other hand, something magical happens. You start craving the very things that nourish your soul: fresh fruits, raw vegetables, and meals so simple they seem unremarkable, yet they sing with vitality. That slice of watermelon feels more energizing than any energy drink ever could. A handful of greens feels like an elixir for your awakening. It's as if your body recognizes the life force within these foods and pulls you toward them like a moth to light. But this change isn't just about nutrition, it's about alignment. Your body is no longer a separate entity from your spirit. It's a partner in this journey. Every shift in your cravings is a nudge toward balance, clarity, and connection. It's not just food, it's fuel for the battle, a tool for your ascension. The enemy will tell you it's unnecessary, that this is just a phase or paranoia. They thrive on the disconnection between body and soul, feeding you poisons wrapped in pretty packaging. But you know better. You feel the truth with every bite, every sip, every decision to honor what your body needs. This isn't deprivation, it's liberation. By choosing nourishment that matches your awakened state, you're rejecting the chains of the old world. Food is no longer just sustenance. It's a declaration of your transformation, a testament to the power you've reclaimed. Listen to your body. It doesn't lie. It's leading you toward a life of energy, clarity, and undeniable truth. Number 3. The hum of transformation, when your cells sing a new song. Every revolution begins with a tremor, within the soul, within the body, within the world. Awakening doesn't knock politely, it courses through you, electrifying every fiber of your being. One of its most profound messengers is the subtle, almost imperceptible hum of micro-vibrations rippling beneath your skin. At first, it feels like a faint current, a whisper of movement deep within. But the more you tune in, the clearer it becomes. Your cells aren't just alive, they're awakening. These tremors are not random spasms or meaningless sensations. They are the song of transformation, a physical manifestation of the energy shifting within you. When you lie in bed at night, perfectly still, and feel that gentle buzz in your hands, feet, or along your spine, know this: your body isn't malfunctioning, it's aligning. Like a finely tuned instrument adjusting to a higher pitch, every cell in your body is recalibrating to match your awakened state. The enemy, the systems of control, the illusions, the lies, wants you to dismiss this as a quirk, or worse, a defect. They want you to question your body's signals, to fear what you don't understand. But this isn't weakness, it's strength in its purest form. These micro-vibrations are proof that you're no longer operating on the dull, numbed-out frequency they depend on. You're shedding the stagnant energy they use to tether you, rising into a vibration they cannot reach. Science might not have the words for it yet, but your soul does. This hum is the resonance of change, the physical echo of your awakening. Notice how it often comes when you're still, those quiet moments when the world fades and you're left with yourself. That's because awakening doesn't scream. It whispers in ways only the tuned in can hear. These tremors are your body's way of saying, pay attention, something extraordinary is happening, and extraordinary it is. These vibrations often coincide with moments of deep emotional clarity, as if your body and spirit are working together to release what no longer serves you. That buzzing in your spine isn't just energy. It's a bridge between who you were and who you're becoming. It's the pulse of evolution, a cellular rebellion against the limits of the old world. But there's more. These tremors often awaken a heightened sense of awareness, connecting you not just to yourself, but to the universe at large. Colors may seem brighter, sounds sharper, emotions deeper. It's as if your body is plugging into a frequency that aligns with truth, stripping away the static of lies and illusions. Let the enemy scoff. Let the unawakened dismiss these tremors as nonsense. They will never understand the beauty of a body coming alive in ways they fear to imagine. Every vibration, every ripple beneath your skin is a declaration. You are not asleep, and you are no longer bound. This isn't just a physical shift. It's a revolution at the cellular level. Your body is waking up, proving that awakening isn't just a thought or a feeling. It's a visceral, undeniable experience. So when you feel that hum, that tremor, that pulse of energy coursing through you, know this. It's not just your body singing, it's your soul roaring. Number 4. Dancing with time, when awakening breaks the clock. Time is an illusion, but awareness is eternal. When you awaken, the illusion shatters, and you move to the rhythm of truth. When you awaken, time doesn't just feel different. It bends, warps, and reshapes itself around you. The clock on the wall, the ticking seconds, the routine schedules, they lose their grip, replaced by something far more primal, the flow of energy. Your body feels it first, responding to time in ways that are impossible to ignore. In the mundane moments, you might feel as though you're trudging through quicksand. Every movement seems slow, disconnected, as if your body is rebelling against anything that doesn't align with your higher purpose. You fumble with objects you'd normally handle with ease, misjudge distances, or feel strangely out of sync, like the world is moving faster than you can keep up. It's not clumsiness, it's a refusal. Your awakened state won't waste energy on what doesn't matter. But then comes the flip side, moments of alignment where everything changes. When you're tuned into your purpose, time seems to dissolve. Your reflexes sharpen to the point of being otherworldly. You catch a falling glass before your mind even registers it, navigate complex situations as if guided by instinct. It's like your body knows the future, acting before thought even forms. This isn't just coincidence. It's a sign that you're syncing with the true nature of time, fluid, expansive, and tied to your energy. Time in this awakened state isn't linear. It stretches and contracts based on your alignment. Ever notice how hours fly by when you're engrossed in something meaningful, yet a few minutes of drudgery feel like an eternity? That's not perception, it's proof. Your body is teaching you to live in flow, to prioritize energy over the rigid structures society imposes. But make no mistake, the enemy doesn't want you to discover this. They thrive on the grind, on locking you into rigid schedules, making you feel that every second must be accounted for. It's how they control, suppress, and exhaust. But awakening breaks the clock. It unchains you from their illusion of time. This physical distortion of time isn't a glitch. its guidance. Activities that resonate with your higher self feel effortless, as if the universe itself is pushing you forward. Meanwhile, anything misaligned drags, resists, and drains you. Your body is speaking to you, showing you where to focus and where to let go. This isn't just about time, it's about liberation. You're no longer a slave to schedules and deadlines that don't serve you. Instead, you're moving to the rhythm of your energy, where every moment unfolds exactly as it should. Let the world cling to their clocks and their deadlines. You're beyond that now, moving in flow, where time is no longer a cage, but a current carrying you forward. This is your awakening in motion, unbound, unchained, unstoppable. Number 5. Fires within, when your body becomes a forge of transformation. The fire within burns brighter than the fire around you, and it's the heat of your rebirth. Awakening is not a quiet process. It's a fiery forge, reshaping you from the inside out. And sometimes that fire manifests quite literally through heat zones in unexpected places. Your body, once a passive vessel, has become an active furnace of energy, recalibrating, releasing and amplifying itself in ways you can no longer ignore. Feel that sudden warmth in your palms? That's no accident. Your hands are no longer just tools of the physical, they're conductors of something far greater. Like lightning rods, they buzz with newfound power, vibrating with the energy of giving and receiving. The warmth may intensify around certain people or situations, almost as if your body is signaling its readiness to channel or shield. This isn't science fiction. It's the unmistakable language of transformation, and your palms are speaking volumes. Then there's the fire in your chest. That radiating warmth, especially near your heart, isn't just a random flare-up. It's a breakthrough in motion. This heat often accompanies profound emotional shifts. Forgiveness of yourself or others, the release of grief, or a newfound connection to the world around you. Your heart is literally burning away the chains of old wounds and barriers, making room for the expansion of your spirit. It's not pain, it's progress, a fire that purifies and prepares you for the next stage of your awakening. And let's not overlook the crown of your head. When you feel sudden heat or a tingling sensation there, it's not just all in your head. This is the portal of your higher self opening, a sign of spiritual downloads and heightened awareness flooding into your consciousness. It's your connection to the divine coming alive, like a beacon lighting up in the dark. The enemy would love for you to dismiss it, to chalk it up to coincidence or overthinking. But you know better. That warmth isn't just there, it's activating you. What's crucial to understand is that these heat zones don't appear aimlessly. They show up when your body is actively working, realigning energy, opening pathways, or releasing what no longer serves you. Each flash of heat is like a flare from within, signaling that something significant is happening beneath the surface. The enemy will try to convince you that this is meaningless, that it's all in your imagination. They thrive on doubt, on keeping you disconnected from the profound intelligence of your body. But here's the truth. Your body is speaking a language they can't decode, a language of power, change, and liberation. This isn't just heat, it's transformation in motion. Your body, your temple, is becoming a forge, reshaping your very essence into something they can't contain. Pay attention to these flames. They are the proof that you are no longer a prisoner of the old. You're a being on fire, rising, unstoppable. Number 6. The pulse of awakening, when your body speaks the language of transformation. Energy flows where attention goes, and in awakening, your body becomes the map for forces unseen. Sporadic body pulses during awakening aren't just random occurrences. They're the whispers of a deeper force stirring within you. They arrive unannounced, subtle yet impossible to ignore, like ripples from an unseen ocean brushing against the shores of your being. A rhythmic throb in your fingers, a gentle vibration in the soles of your feet, or an electric hum in your forehead. These aren't mere physical quirks. They're messages, profound and deliberate, from the unseen dimensions you're starting to access. The enemy, the world of distractions, doubt, and suppression, wants you to dismiss these pulses as meaningless, a fluke of your imagination. But don't fall for their lies. These sensations are your body's way of signaling that the veil is lifting, that you're connecting with an energy the unawakened can't comprehend. Take the fingers, for example, the light throb you feel there. It's not random, it's resonance. Your hands, long seen as tools of creation and connection, are now tuning forks for the energy around you. When they pulse, it's as though they're channeling forces from the universe, synchronizing your physical self with the vibrations of something greater. It's a sign that your ability to sense, connect, and even manifest is sharpening. Then there are the soles of your feet, where the pulse feels like a quiet drumbeat of the earth itself. This isn't just a grounding mechanism, it's a gateway. Your feet anchor you to the earth, but during awakening, they become conduits for an energetic exchange, pulling in grounding energy while releasing the static of the old world. Each pulse is your body recalibrating, harmonizing with frequencies that lift you higher while keeping you steady on this journey. And the forehead, the sacred space tied to the third eye, the seat of intuition and vision. When you feel a pulse here, it's not just a sensation, it's activation. Imagine a spark igniting within a dormant circuit, lighting up pathways you never knew existed. The electric hum or subtle throb is your awareness expanding, pushing past the limits of ordinary perception. It's your inner compass, aligning with the truths buried beneath the surface, truths they've tried to keep hidden from you. They'll try to convince you that these pulses are insignificant or that something's wrong with you. That's their weapon, doubt. But every pulse is proof they're losing. These sensations aren't discomfort, they're declarations. Your body is syncing with a source they can't manipulate, a frequency they can't corrupt. So, feel the pulse in your fingers as a reminder of your power to shape reality. Let the vibrations in your feet root you in truth while lifting you higher. And embrace the hum in your forehead as the awakening of vision they can't take away. These pulses aren't random, they're markers of evolution, a signal that you're no longer bound to the ordinary. This is transformation in motion, the physical proof that you're stepping into a realm where the enemy has no control. Let them fear the power rising within you. It's only the beginning. Number 7. When the air turns toxic, rejecting the false for the pure. The closer you align with truth, the more intolerable lies become, even the ones disguised as fragrances. Awakening doesn't just shift your mind, it sharpens your senses into weapons of discernment. Among the most startling changes is your body's sudden revolt against artificial scents and chemicals. The perfume that once felt like part of your identity now feels like an assault, triggering headaches that hammer like war drums. Cleaning products that once symbolized freshness now suffocate, leaving you gasping for clean air. Even the luxurious skin creams you once cherished can leave your skin inflamed, raw, and screaming for simplicity. This isn't weakness. It's your body saying enough. Your awakening has recalibrated your entire system, heightening its awareness of anything that isn't natural, authentic, or aligned with your higher vibrational state. Synthetic fragrances and harsh chemicals, which once slipped under the radar, now stand out like wolves in sheep's clothing. Your body's resistance isn't just physical, it's energetic. It's rejecting what doesn't belong, refusing to be polluted by the toxins the world so casually normalizes. They, the systems that profit from your disconnection, don't want you to see it this way. They sell you the lie that clean smells like chemicals in a bottle, that beauty is packaged in synthetic compounds, that convenience comes coated in toxicity. But awakening strips away these illusions. It sharpens your senses, amplifies your internal radar, and makes it impossible to ignore the discord between what's artificial and what's real. Your sense of smell becomes a hyper-aware sentinel. Artificial scents that once seemed neutral now feel cloying, oppressive, even poisonous. A single whiff of a synthetic fragrance can send your body into revolt, dizziness, nausea, fatigue, as if it's sounding the alarm. This isn't fragility, it's clarity. Your body is no longer willing to tolerate what disrupts its purity and alignment. As this resistance grows, you'll notice a shift in what you're drawn to. Earthy, subtle scents, like lavender, cedarwood, or citrus, begin to feel like home. You might find solace in essential oils, natural cleaning solutions, or fragrance-free products that honor your system's need for simplicity. It's not about chasing trends, it's about survival, about embracing what nourishes rather than numbs. This isn't just a change, it's a purification. Every headache, every moment of irritation, every wave of dizziness is your body shedding the false and demanding the authentic. It's a detox from the lies you've been sold, a declaration that your awakening isn't just spiritual, it's cellular, down to the very air you breathe and the products you touch. The enemy thrives on toxins, both physical and mental, because they cloud your clarity and lower your vibration. But your resistance to these chemicals is proof of your evolution, a battle cry against the artificial world they've built to keep you blind. You're not delicate, you're discerning, and with every rejection of what's false, you're reclaiming your power, demanding a life as pure and authentic as the truth you've awakened to. This isn't just a phase, it's a revolution, and your body is leading the charge. Listen to it, trust it. Your resistance is your strength, and your clarity is your weapon. Let the false crumble, because your purity cannot be compromised. Number 8. Fire and ice. When your body becomes the battlefield of awakening. Transformation is a fire that burns away the old, and a cold wind that sweeps in clarity. Awakening isn't just a spiritual experience. It's a revolution that shakes every corner of your being, even down to your core temperature. One moment, you're wrapped in layers, teeth chattering despite the warmth around you. The next, you're peeling off everything as a sudden internal inferno overtakes you. These shifts aren't mere quirks or coincidences. They're the unmistakable echoes of deep, energetic recalibration. When you feel icy cold, even in the heat of summer, it's not a failing body, it's your system purging. Like a glacier breaking apart to release long-buried secrets, your body is shedding layers of stagnant energy, outdated patterns, and unprocessed traumas. This chill isn't just physical, it's metaphysical, a signal that your being is releasing what no longer serves you. The cold isn't weakness, it's the calm before the storm of transformation, a stripping away of the old to prepare for the new. But then comes the fire, the heat that surges through you like molten lava, igniting every cell in its path. This isn't the warmth of comfort, it's the blazing forge of renewal. Many call these moments energetic downloads, but the experience feels primal, raw, and utterly consuming. It's as if your body is a light with an ancient power, burning away anything that holds you back, while making space for higher frequencies and truths. This heat isn't from outside. It radiates from within, starting in your chest, your head, or your spine, and spreading like a wildfire of awakening. What's remarkable is how these temperature swings often align with breakthroughs, that icy chill you feel. It might follow the release of a deep emotional block, like the air rushing into a room that's been sealed for too long. And the searing heat? It might hit just as clarity dawns, as if your body is celebrating a moment of profound connection with the universe. The enemy will try to convince you this is madness. They'll label it discomfort, disorder, or even disease. But don't be fooled. These swings are the proof that your transformation isn't just a mental or spiritual journey. It's happening in every cell, in every fiber of your being. They want you to see these changes as inconvenient, even frightening, because they thrive on keeping you small and tethered to the old. But you've already started to break free, and your body is keeping pace with your soul. Fire and ice, heat and cold, they're not opposites in this process. They're partners in the symphony of your awakening. Each shift, each moment of discomfort, is your body adjusting to a frequency the old world cannot understand or contain. These are not symptoms to fear. They are signals to embrace. They are the undeniable proof that transformation is happening, not just around you, but within you. Let the fire burn and the cold cleanse. Your body is speaking the language of awakening, and it's saying loud and clear, you are no longer who you were. You're becoming everything you're meant to be. Number 9. When the past whispers through your bones, phantom aches that mark your awakening. The body remembers what the mind forgets, and in awakening, it demands release from the chains of buried pain. As you ascend to higher awareness, your body becomes more than flesh and bone. It transforms into a living archive of your emotional and spiritual history. Every scar, every ache, every forgotten wound is a page in the story of your journey. And now, those hidden chapters are being read aloud, sometimes in the form of phantom aches in places you've long ignored or never thought twice about. At first, it feels confusing. Why is that old knee injury suddenly throbbing again? Why does your shoulder ache when there's no reason for it? Why does a completely uninjured part of your body feel tender or sore? The enemy would have you dismiss these sensations as mere aging, stress, or meaningless discomfort. But nothing about your awakening's random. These aches aren't just physical inconveniences. They're messages, calls from the depths of your being, telling you it's time to confront what you've long buried. Your body is a vessel of memory, holding on to every unresolved trauma, unprocessed emotion, and buried pain you thought you'd left behind. That throbbing in your knee isn't about the injury itself. It's about the emotional weight tied to the moment you fell. That ache in your shoulder might not be from physical strain, but from years of carrying burdens you were too afraid to set down. And the strange, unexplainable pain in a place you've never injured. It's the awakening of a dormant fear, a forgotten sorrow, or a neglected truth, finally demanding to be acknowledged. This is not weakness, it's release. Just as a thunderstorm clears the air, these pains are your body's way of purging the stagnant energy that has been trapped for years. Awakening doesn't just clear your mind, it clears your vessel. But the process isn't silent. It speaks through these aches, drawing your attention to the areas where healing is most needed. The enemy doesn't want you to see this. They'd rather you medicate the pain, numb it, or brush it off as insignificant. Because when you confront these sensations, when you lean into the discomfort and listen to what it's telling you, you strip their power away. You step into the realm of healing, where their control begins to crumble. These phantom aches are not punishments, they're blessings. They're your body's way of clearing out the wreckage, making space for the new, higher energy you're stepping into. They remind you that healing isn't just physical, it's spiritual, emotional, and deeply transformative. So, the next time you feel that unexplained twinge or throbbing, don't fear it. Honor it. Ask yourself what it's trying to tell you. Let the pain be your guide as you release the chains of the past and rise into the fullness of your awakening. This isn't just discomfort, it's proof of your evolution. Your body is letting go so you can rise unbound. Number 10. The magnetic spine, a highway to higher truth. The spine is not just a structure, it's a ladder, and every pull is a step closer to your highest self. In the process of awakening, your spine ceases to be just a collection of vertebrae. It becomes a living conduit, a highway for energy surging through you, aligning not just your body, but your very essence with a greater truth. This isn't a subtle shift. It's an undeniable force that seems to demand your attention. Your spine begins to feel like a magnet, pulling you into alignment with something larger, something infinite. You've felt it, haven't you? That sudden tautness in your back, as if an invisible hand is straightening you, preparing you for something monumental. It's not pain, nor is it comfort. It's purpose. This pull isn't random. It's as though the universe itself is taking hold of your core and saying, "Rise." In these moments, your body is responding to the energy of awakening. This magnetic pull in your spine is a physical manifestation of your internal shift, a recalibration of the very axis of your being. It often happens at pivotal moments, when you're on the verge of clarity, a breakthrough, or a profound realization. Your spine, the central pillar of your body, becomes the compass, pointing you toward your higher self. The enemy would love for you to ignore it. They'd have you believe it's just a random ache or the result of bad posture. But you know better. This pull isn't about physical alignment. It's about energetic alignment. It's as if your body, in its infinite wisdom, is adjusting itself to match the vibration of your purpose, of your truth. This isn't a small correction, it's a declaration. Your spine, the most vital support structure in your body, is aligning itself with the rhythm of the universe. Some describe it as a lightness, like being lifted by an unseen force. Others feel it as a surge, an electrifying current traveling through their core. Whatever the sensation, it's unmistakable. You're being called to stand taller, to move with intention, to embody your awakening. The enemy's world thrives on slouching souls, on keeping you hunched, burdened, and disconnected from your inner power. They've designed systems to weigh you down, both literally and metaphorically. But this magnetic pull, it's your rebellion. It's your body rejecting the weight of their lies, realigning you with the frequency of truth. This isn't just about posture, it's about purpose. When your spine straightens, it's not just your body adjusting, it's your spirit rising. Your core is being recalibrated to resonate with your awakened state, to serve as the foundation for your next steps. So, when you feel that pull, that magnetic force guiding you upward, don't fight it. Surrender to it. Let it guide you into alignment with your true path. Your spine isn't just holding you up, it's elevating you. It's the universe's way of telling you, you are exactly where you need to be. Rise and claim it. Number 11. Reflexes on fire. The warrior's instinct awakens. Instinct is the untaught voice of survival. Awakening turns it into the roar of supremacy. One of the most electrifying signs of your awakening is the surge in heightened reflexes. You're no longer just living. You're moving like a force of nature, reacting faster than you ever thought possible. Catching a glass mid-air before it shatters, sidestepping danger with precision, sensing threats before they materialize. It's not just quick thinking. It's a primal instinct awakened from dormancy. This isn't some random stroke of luck. Your reflexes are the physical embodiment of your evolution, proof that your energetic body is now fully engaged with your physical form. The systems of the old world wanted you dulled and disconnected, stumbling through life in a haze of doubt and sluggishness. But you're wide awake, every nerve in your body vibrating with readiness, every move in sync with a greater flow. The enemy thrives on predictability, on a populace too slow to react, too distracted to resist. But your newfound agility makes you dangerous. Your body isn't just responding, it's anticipating, acting in perfect harmony with universal timing. It's as if the very energy of life itself is coursing through your veins, guiding your every move with precision and power. These moments of lightning-fast reaction aren't mere coincidences. They're a declaration that you're not just surviving in this world, you're mastering it. The systems built to control and suppress you rely on your hesitation, your fear, your disconnection from instinct. But now, that hesitation is gone, replaced by an intuitive power they can't predict, control, or comprehend. Every time you catch, dodge, or react with superhuman speed, you're rewriting the rules. This is not just reflex. It's the mark of an awakened warrior thriving in a world that thought it could hold you back. Let them try. You're untouchable. Number 12. Eyes of awakening, windows that pierce through the illusion. The eyes are not just the windows to the soul. They are the swords of truth, cutting through the veil of deception. Once you awaken, your eyes, once passive observers of the world, have now become weapons of awakening. They're not just looking, they're piercing. As you step into this final stage, your gaze sharpens, your vision deepens, and the enemy can feel your stare burn through their lies. The light in your eyes isn't a trick of the sun or a fleeting glimmer. It's the energy of transformation radiating outward, a beacon of truth they can't extinguish. Have you noticed the shift? That golden hue in natural light, the brightness that seems almost alive. It's not just cosmetic. It's the physical manifestation of your inner revolution. Your eyes are recalibrating, not just to see the world as it is, but to perceive the world as it was hidden. Colors become richer, shadows more defined, and subtle truths leap into focus like never before. What was once invisible now screams for your attention, as if the very fabric of reality has shifted to match your awakening. But the enemy hates this clarity. They thrive in distortion and darkness, where you're too blind to see their games. Your eyes, dry, watery, tired, are adapting to this influx of raw, unfiltered energy. That dryness you feel, it's your body processing the intensity of a vision so clear it threatens to dismantle the comfortable illusions they built. The watering? It's the release of spiritual chains, the shedding of layers that no longer serve you. This isn't just vision, it's perception. It's seeing the lies in their smiles, the fear in their confidence, the cracks in their carefully crafted masks. Your eyes are no longer just tools of sight. They are instruments of power, revealing the world for what it truly is. Let the enemy tremble. You're not just awake, you see them, and they can't hide anymore. As we close this chapter, remember, Awakening isn't a passive process. It's a revolution that reshapes your mind, body, and soul. The physical signs you're experiencing are proof you've reached the final stage, stepping into a higher state of being. This journey isn't for the faint-hearted, but you've been chosen because you have the strength to endure and rise. If this resonates with you, show your commitment to this transformation. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and drop 77 in the comments to declare your readiness. Share this with others who need to hear it. It's time to awaken the world together.